Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome everyone's. Welcome back to Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective, y'all. I'm your host. Damn, my light be tripping. Soon as I'm getting ready to go live. There we go. I got a backup light. What's going on, y'all? It's your favorite Auntie Mo. We are back again for another episode of I'm thinking that I'm doing a catfish review. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm here but I'm not here. But I'm here. But we here. I'm back with the family. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. We're here for Real Queens, Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective, y'all. I'm here with the family. I just realized that. Mizzle, are we twins? Are we
Oh,
twins with the Yes, come on now. Back with the family, y'all. We've been gone for 2 weeks. I got Mizzle up here with his bright and beautiful face. Okay. I got my baby sis, both of them. The little one and then the little one, Al, both of them right there. And then Tracy, the secret weapon down there. Tracy, what you been up to? How your Halloween been? Did you stay out of jail?
oh, Tracy, I've gone through something.
I'm clearly here, so I'm not in jail. I'm clearly
Okay, I
here.
didn't know. I'm making sure you didn't use your one phone call to call somebody to call us on three-way so you could be here for
Well, that sounds like
the
something I would do.
panel. I might turn my camera off just to let y'all know because I got some other stuff going on back here. Anyways, okay, go ahead. What was you saying? You wasn't in jail. Good for you, girl.
That sounds like something I would do, though. But no, I wasn't in jail. No, no.
How was
I'm
everybody's
here.
Halloween? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Listen, I was very lazy this Halloween. I popped the trunk on my car and I let my son and my nephew ride out the back of the trunk and we just went house to house that way. Cause bitch, listen, it was cold and fuck what you talking about. I was not finna be out here walking and it's cold. What's going on, Joseph? Yeah, it's been a hot minute. How was your Halloween, Joseph? Yeah, but I mean, to hell with what anybody got to say. They had fun. They seen it as an adventure. They seen it because they were doing something illegal, so it was fun. You know,
Mm.
and what was surprising is I was not the only parent that had that idea. I seen two other parents. Matter of fact, had the same little mini SUVs like me, had the trunk popped, and the kids riding out the back, hopping out, going from house to house, and they had the time of their life. And Halloween was done. How about y'all? How was y'all Halloween?
I had my physical, so, and plus I've been on vacation since Monday. I gotta return to work tomorrow.
Um,
That's
So you
shitty.
had a physical for Halloween? You get some candy at least? Did you get a lollipop?
Bitch, yes, of course, yes. I'm always gonna get my candy after every goddamn
Well, that's what I
appointment.
asked you. I'm asking you about Halloween, bitch. You telling me about a pap smear. I'm asking you about trick or treat.
Yes, no, I got my candy after my appointment. My appointment was on Halloween.
Okay, hallelujah night, baby. You
But
know
also,
some church folks. Hallelujah night.
Hallelujah
Mhm.
night.
but also though, I didn't have not a single brat knock on my door. So God bless that.
Well, we're in apartments now, so we don't we well shit, we weren't here anyway. So I wouldn't even know if any trick or treaters came anyway.
Well,
So
I'm in a
I had
house.
no plans on buying any candy anyway. And then plus, we always go into neighborhoods where we have family or friends at, and them neighborhoods always be like loaded with goddamn candy. So we did good. He still got candy at least for the next week to last him. So he
Oh,
did good.
snap. Oh, snap. I had work on Halloween, so work at home. That's it. Not really much.
Baby sis, did you take
Well,
your kids trick or treating?
I did, but I had an adventure at the beginning of the week because of your baby nephew,
What did
that
he do?
MFer. This MFer, last Sunday he comes home absolutely fine, kicks me off of my PlayStation to play my new game. That's fine, whatever. Monday morning he wakes up, he's complaining that his leg hurts. I'm like, okay, you're still going to school?
That's
So he went to school. No, no, because he was fine. Mama says as soon as
why.
no, no, because Mama says as soon as she dropped him off, he literally was off and running. That was Monday.
That don't mean his leg
So,
wasn't hurting.
but you know what? Anyway, Monday night, Monday evening, I get home and I notice him limping a little bit. And I'm like, Bubba, what's wrong with your leg? And he's like, my leg hurts. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. I give him some ibuprofen. He goes to sleep. Tuesday morning, he wakes up. His knee is freaking swollen like a freaking balloon.
Oh no.
His knees.
No, not knees, just a knee. His left knee was
Oh,
swollen Tuesday morning. So I scheduled an appointment for 9:30 that morning. All right. 9:30 rolls around. We get in the back room. The swelling on his knee has all but gone away. It's still a
huh?
little bit swollen. Yeah. Huh? Indeed. Pay $10 copay. They take him back to get an x-ray. Thank God my doctor's office, the pediatrician's office is now, they moved. And so where they're connected to, it's like a pediatric orthopedic place or whatever. So there's an x-ray right
Hmm.
there.
Good.
So I didn't get the results of the x-ray until Thursday, but whatever. Tuesday, after the appointment, his knee was fine. We got home. He took a nap. He literally jumps up from his nap and he's fine. So we go trick or treating Tuesday night.
God damn it. You gonna have a hurt knee, all right.
That's not what happened. Like it was hurting. That is good now.
Yeah, that I called into work because of that. I spent a $10 copay, $10 that I could have spent elsewhere.
These kids get on my nerves, I swear.
I was every shade of pissed. I was like, bro, you made me miss work. You made me miss my last paid day off. I had saved for that Sunday after my birthday so I could get paid to have a hangover. He done ruined it for me. Now I get to have a hangover and just have it for free.
Well,
Sounds like a huge problem.
I'm glad y'all had a good Halloween. Everybody had a good doggone Halloween. First of all, a couple things before we get into some damn topics tonight. I don't know if did y'all ever watch Friends? R.I.P. to Matthew Perry.
No, but I like the whole 9 yards and the whole 10 yards. So R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
What
RIP.
movies did he play in? Any movies, or was he just in Friends? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch Friends. I watched Living Single and all the other black shows. Not saying I didn't have, not saying I had an issue with the white shows. I just didn't watch them.
Yeah.
Okay, well
He
his
was
his
in
stepdad
the whole
his
9 yards and the whole
his
10 yards.
stepdad his stepdad is Keith Morrison from
Who's
Dateline.
Who is that?
The Dateline dude. He's the skinny dude with the like white hair.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's his stepdad. But RIP to Kevin Brennan's career for making fun of Matthew Perry's death.
Mm.
Yes.
That's
Wait,
messed up.
whose career?
Kevin Brennan.
Who
He
is that? The guy that was already canceled anyway?
I guess he was canceled. I don't really know. He's a so-called comedian. I don't think he's funny. But his brother's Neil Brennan. He's like tight with Dave Chappelle. He like co-created the Chappelle
Fool's
show.
Rush with Selma Hayek. Okay, I was like, I know he played in a movie, but I can't remember what.
Oh yeah, he was in Golden Rush.
I'm sorry.
I
I
think that
am
was like
fairly
his
certain.
first movie role.
I'm fairly certain he had beef with Keanu Reeves.
He
So
did. He
yeah,
did.
I
He said
can't.
something like all of
I
these, it's messed up that all of these other actors are dying young and dying this, but meanwhile you got actors like Keanu Reeves still walking
yeah.
around living.
Who
See,
who
I can't
who?
rock
Like,
with
why
Matthew
would you say
Perry.
that? And
I
now look
cannot
at you.
rock with Matthew Perry because why you coming for Keanu like that?
I was
Like,
about to say, nah. Now I hope a dog shits on his grave.
Oh,
bitch, you gonna get okay?
Damn.
well,
The
wow.
views and opinions stated by such are not the views and opinions of everybody on the panel, baby. And he was in a movie with Chris Farley.
Bitch,
Okay.
I'm trying to start my own podcast, and you fucking up before you begin, bitch.
I'm just
But
saying,
y'all know
is
You're
the
the one
man
that's
even buried
dropping all
buried
the
Matthew,
good
F
yet?
bombs.
say that again, Tracy.
Is the man even buried good yet? Like,
I don't
Does
know.
it matter?
I
I don't
feel
know.
like I feel like the funeral was today because I think I seen like all the Friends cast going into a church today. So if the
Oh,
funeral was not today, then like the visual was today and the funeral's tomorrow. So the man ain't even like in the ground good yet, and y'all like, ooh, dog, poop on the grave, like dang.
who? I didn't
Whoa,
say
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa,
Listen,
whoa.
It,
Yeah,
it was
I'm
Auntie.
talking
it's
about
It
the
was
not
Auntie.
man.
y'all.
Yeah,
It
it
is
was
not
Auntie.
y'all. It is her. Like I said, I just can't
Okay, well,
rock
because
with
first
Matthew
of
Perry
all,
because he got beef with Keanu. I cannot rock with
that
him. I
part,
cannot rock with anyone who stands against the beautiful, gorgeous, immortal vampire that is Keanu Reeves.
I was
And
about
y'all
to
know,
say,
like
like,
Matthew Perry, he had his struggles with addiction as well.
addiction.
Y'all know he had messed up his colon, like he had blew his colon out
I
Oh,
knew that.
Ew,
from
busting it open?
no, from like opioid addiction. Like it
Ooh.
messed up his colon, basically like
He had
asshole
an
erupted,
alcohol
basically.
problem bad.
Yeah. And he had like an ostomy bag for a
that's
while from that. And then there was rumors when they did the Friends reunion that he was slurred. Again, I don't watch it. This is just going by research that I was seeing, writing down notes for the
Research
topic tonight.
is he was
And
lifted and loaded the entire time.
yeah, they said that he was like slurring during the reunion, and
Well, you know
you could
what?
clearly
If
tell
you
that
have
something was going on.
if you
Oh,
have
see,
hate in your heart for Keanu Reeves, then obviously you got your own struggles.
It's just
you know what?
Okay?
I thought that was from like how people when they like abuse drugs for years and then they get off, they're kind of like
They're just permanently fucked up.
not
Yeah,
quite right after.
it's
So I
also
thought
like
that's what it
Mhm.
that.
was.
It's
So
also like
I,
right.
that when you say that you stopped doing drugs, but really you haven't.
you know, so like I watched Friends like every once in a while. Like my friends and like that I went to school with like Friends, so I would go over there, for stuff, and they would have Friends. So I didn't like personally watch
Tracy,
Friends, but it
you're
would be
whiter
on
than
over
me.
there. Oh, they was black.
No, but you're whiter. I never once watched Friends
Look,
a day in my
I
life.
can't control what other people watch at their house. Like I was over there, so they watch Friends. Okay, whatever. So I've seen the show from time to time, but I promise you, I don't like. So it wasn't things. I was like, oh, interesting. The guy from Friends. That kind of sucks. That I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. I was like, wasn't he the drug addict? I was like, oh, all right. Well, we're gonna get one of these like, oh, fentanyl overdose things like we've been
But-
getting for the rest of the celebrities is what I was thinking. But aren't they
well,
saying it wasn't like fentanyl?
well, I don't know. They just said that he died in he drowned in a
In his
jacuzzi or
hot,
hot tub or
yeah,
something like that.
he died in his hot tub, drowned.
God. Oh,
But
That
also didn't
clearly
they say,
means, I was gonna
but didn't
say,
they
that
say
clearly
that,
means,
like there was nothing found in his system supposedly?
So like
I
how
don't know.
Whitney Houston
He,
died because didn't they say that they didn't find anything, but yet somehow she managed to drown in a tub and okay.
Well, she
Anyway,
had a
I
heart
know
attack. Ultimately, they
he
said.
was in rehab. He went to rehab last year, so, or back to rehab last year.
Damn, that's sad. That's tragic.
it's tragic. Like I ain't watch film like that either. Every now and then, but nah, I don't watch it like that. So yeah, it's sad. Rest in peace. Praise to the family. And
I mean I feel bad for Keith Morrison, but again, you stand against Keanu Reeves, I can't rock with you.
I mean, just a quick little segue. Have y'all heard Meg Thee Stallion's new song?
I did, and I like it.
I
I
have
like
not.
it too.
here we go.
I liked
I like it.
Cobra. I thought it was really good.
The music
Mm.
video is super different.
No idea what you're talking about.
I
Well,
thought it
no.
was good. Well, you got to be a Megan Thee Stallion fan, number one, to listen
That
to the
part.
music. You got the
Well, no,
music,
I did know
but
that she had a new
yeah,
song come out, but I haven't heard it.
I like of course, some of the lyrics was hidden on it. Of course, when she talked about, I
Mhm.
wanted to give her a hug so bad. I just wanted to reach out to her.
So
Whenever she
bad.
mentions anything about her parents, oh, Armani, you just read my mind. Whenever she mentions anything about her parents, like I just want to be like,
Oh
because,
yeah, she lost her
uh,
parents.
she said she missed her parents. She called a nigga getting his dick sucked in the bed that she sleep in,
Oh,
baby.
By another
So
dude, right?
I don't know about that. She didn't say that part.
Maybe I'm getting my
Yeah,
stories
you
like
pulling that
all
out your
tangled
ass,
up.
girl.
Yeah, because then the current girlfriend came out and was like, that wasn't me.
Ooh,
Like, oh no, that
Yeah,
wasn't me. That ain't had nothing to do with me. I posted my flowers, my things like before her song came out. That wasn't me. Like, that ain't had nothing to do with me.
yeah.
Hold on.
Homegirl was quick to say, "Bitch,
yeah, to
don't
make
put
it
me
know.
up in this shit.
I ain't do that.
I
She was
ain't
like,
getting none of
that
that shit,
wasn't
bitch."
me. So now my question is, was I the only? So now the people are talking about how her video is like overly sexual, but her song is like real sad and depressing. It was like the contrast of the two. They was like
I loved it.
they was like, her song seems so sad and depressing. Baby, we need to hug you. Like I was like,
But she
oh,
knows sex sells. Like that's the sad hard truth. Sex sells.
And
Like
that's
if
just
she
who
was,
she is. Like, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead.
if she was to like do a whole depressing, just who's the most depressing person ever? Because I feel like had she
The
did
emo
it like
basketball player.
that, then it would not have, it wouldn't get the reach that it's going to get now.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's talking about some pretty heavy topics. Like she's seriously talking about unaliving herself.
Yep.
And
Yep.
had she did it
Absolutely.
in like a bubblegum pop way
Yep.
or a depressed way, then people are just gonna be like, oh Meg. They honestly I feel like they would have just trashed the song had the video matched the lyrics.
I agree. You
They
see how
probably
they were quick to go off on her and Cardi B because of bongos.
Hmm.
they probably wouldn't have trashed the song, but the message of the song probably would have gotten lost in the bubblegum
No,
lyrics.
I thousand. This is a hill I am willing to die on. Had she had a video to match the depressing lyrics, they would have trashed the song, called Meg a one hit wonder, said Meg
Hmm.
done fallen off, would have cracked jokes about, oh, I guess when Tory Lanez shot her, he shot her talent away.
Oh no.
I could see the jokes.
You
I
know,
gotta watch it. I didn't see it or hear the song yet. But I
Yeah,
said with the new Cobra, I think she was showing skin because she got to represent the Cobra, right?
hmm
Hey,
and that's the thing. If you actually listening to the lyrics, you of course the song Cobra because it's about snakes and dealing with snakes and shit like that. And so of course it's sexy in a way as well. But I mean that's the problem. If you listen to the lyrics and what she's saying, she's had to deal with all these fucking ass snakes and people that's been around her that's just trying to feed off of her and live off of her and shit like that and
yeah,
all the bullshit that she's had to deal with and how she has seen the evil in people. And so the snake represent a whole bunch of other shit. You just got to listen to the lyrics and shit behind that. It's a good ass song. It's a good ass song. I like it.
It's a good
And
song.
at the same time, Megan is I love Megan. I love Megan. She ain't perfect, and I don't agree with a lot of shit that she does. And that's just what it is. I love her, but I don't agree with a lot of shit she does. But I will say this: no matter what she does, people are gonna hate her.
yep.
She can't do right by
True.
anybody. She cannot fucking do right by anybody, even when I think she's doing something good. Like with this song, there's gonna be other people out there that's like, nope, she was wrong. She shouldn't have said this. She shouldn't have said that. She looking like this. She looking like that. And like you said, baby sis, has she flipped it and just been completely sexual and been all out here like sexy red and all of this shit? We gonna talk about her and Kaya. Like then people would have been looking at her sideways. Speaking of which, going into Kaya and sexy red. You see the way Kaya read sexy red down, child. She read her ass down to the bone.
no,
Why?
I
I
don't know.
missed that.
I'm trying to figure out why Kaya is speaking because you ain't. Anyways, what you say? Because I am kind of interested.
I don't know what was going on here. All I know that people was, I guess, was comparing. I guess Kanye was upset that people were saying
Mm-hmm.
that the artist now is rapping like how Kanye used to rap. And
Mm-hmm.
Kanye said, I don't rap like that. It was most other people who rap like the way like that. You must have got me mistaken. It's like
Mm-hmm.
that. So I guess from there she just going off. Now why they compare why they she going off Sexy Red, maybe Sexy Red said something. But I don't know. She went hard on Sexy Red. And maybe she did say something, but I just don't know. But I know Kaya was upset that people was comparing her and saying that, oh, we mapping like her. And like Kaya, I think Kaya said, no, we talking neck my back and all that stuff. I ain't even told none of that
Yeah,
sexual stuff. I ain't do that type of thing. But other people, so she was upset with that. But why Sexy Red
yeah,
specifically, I don't know.
yeah, because she exactly that. People were basically like out there commenting saying that Sexy Red is basically like the new Kaya and comparing her to Kaya. Kaya came out and she said a statement. She was like, "Now y'all, basically paraphrasing what she said is y'all hoes got the game fucked up. I was not talking about out here. I was talking about my neck, my back, lick my pussy, and my crack. I was not out here talking about eating niggas' ass and sucking on toes. And y'all ain't never seen no sex tape of my coochie out, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Well, of course, Sexy Red heard that and was like, look here, old lady, like you
Uh,
basically, yeah, she was like, look here, you just mad and I ain't finna get into it with an old bitch like you and blah, 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 blah. And of course, once you go there with Kaya, yeah, I get what Kaya's saying, don't compare me to these young hoes, but at the same time, you could have just gracefully, like a grown woman, be like, look here, that was me. This is them. Ain't no comparison. Leave it at that if that's how you felt. But for you to go in and say all this extra stuff, of course, these young hoes, these young bitches nowadays don't give a fuck. They're going to come back at you and say what the hell they want to say. So, of course, once Sexy Red said what she had to say, of course, Kaya going to put her on the docket. And Kaya went and read her ass down. Y'all know Kaya is a queen of reads. I don't care how you feel about it. She can read.
she was definitely going in. I ain't gonna
Down. Look, Armani said, Kaya, who, baby? Kaya, gag order. Because, baby, the way she read, sexy
lie.
read down, that was messed up.
I wasn't mad at her. Like, what do you mean? Messed up for what? Messed up
But
for what?
I need to. I would like to
Ooh.
hear it. I would, cause yeah, I'll find it. Never mind.
Because realistically, Kaya didn't say anything too sexy, right? Kaya didn't go, because realistically, when she was talking about eating ass sucking toes, shit really was a shot at Suki. If you really want to
It
be
really
honest with that,
was, that
like,
part. It really
like,
was.
like,
Yep.
so that wasn't your bullet, but
Yep.
you felt hit. So you got up under her and started your and
Like I said,
again
I never do that.
play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I don't
Ding, ding,
understand
ding.
why people are like, "Oh, Kaya wrong for what?" When someone's not talking to you, but you a hit dog, and so you hollered because
I
you
read
felt hit about a comment that if you listen to the comment, like eating ass fucking like this don't. Whose song does this sound like? This
Whose
song,
song does that
oh,
sound like?
like
Thank
who
you.
does that sound like? It don't sound like
it. Ain't got
my coochie
enough.
king, my booty hole bro. It don't sound like oh I know who it is. Eating niggas that okay that's Suki. So you got up there trying to comment for Suki like ooh, and the problem is you young, so you don't know no better. So you don't know like Kaya like that. You know like
Nope.
ooh ha ha ha. So you don't know who you playing with. So that's
You
the
playing with
problem.
fire, baby.
That's a problem. Sometimes that's what you need. You need somebody who's going to be like, "Oh, absolutely not. We're not playing these games with you." Why? Why does she need to put kid gloves on for an adult who got her behind up here as the raw dog queen?
The raw dog queen. That's what she said it,
Why?
y'all.
Why does she need to? Why does she need to put kid gloves on for an adult? Absolutely not. Let her have it. Absolutely. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You walked into that. That's your business. You an adult. I ain't got no sympathy for you, especially not you. Of all people, absolutely not. Read it down. Read it down again. Actually, Kai, you gonna put her on the docket one more time? N- Please have at it, because some people need it, and she's one of them.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, I mean, like you say, she shouldn't have said nothing. She should have kept the doggone mouth closed
Uh-huh.
because she wasn't even addressing her. Had she sat slowed down and paid attention to what the hell she was saying. But like you say, you call yourself the raw dog queen, and who was you pregnant by? But then again, that ain't my business. I really don't care. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't trying to be mean or nothing.
The lore of some of these young
You
girls.
ain't trying to be mean, but yet,
I
Shut
don't
hey,
up.
understand. Sexy Red, I don't understand. Ice Queen, or what's her name? Ice Spice, I don't understand all these people. So,
I don't understand none of them. Like that little girl, Ice Spice. Yeah, she just did a rap. Was it on Halloween, something like that? Like she dressed like Betty Boo, but her whole ass was out. I literally felt like an old lady watching this. I was like, "The girl, just do something,
look
please
at
do something."
if having some sort of coof means we old, then fuck it, we old and proud.
Wait, but didn't y'all just tell me for Meg that sex sells, so that's why
Shush, shush,
she
shush. Why,
sexified it up?
why, why
Cause
you bring
let's
Megan
be
didn't have
real.
her whole poochie, her poo
Uh,
poo nanny out like that.
but
no, no, no.
why?
But clearly, sex has to sell because clearly her rap lyrics ain't going to. I
And
mean,
her
she
rap,
gotta
that's
do
the
something.
whole thing. Oh my God. She was
She gotta do
so
something.
horrible. She needs a stage manager. She really needs a stage manager behind her
Uh,
because her performance is horrible.
Mm.
Horrible. She don't even dance on beat. The only thing she do on beat is clap her ass to the beat. That's it. Other than that, that girl don't even be on beat when she rapping or dancing. That's a horrible goddamn shame. Anyways, though, oh, one quick little old thing. Y'all hear the GMA couple? What was the couple? The black dude and the white dude. I mean, the black dude and the white lady that got fired from GMA from
oh, for the
having an
affair.
affair.
oh yeah, the whole
Oh,
fair
they
thing.
did
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
break
you
up?
know they finna come out with their own
TJ
podcast,
and
bitch. They
Amy.
done came out on IG. They a couple. They finna come out with their own podcast, bitch.
Oh, that can only end spectacularly. All right, I'm here for it.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, not unless y'all gonna get into the tea about like what happened after y'all got fired and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unless you're not gonna get into TJ Holmes and what was her name?
Amy.
Becky.
Amy
Yeah,
Amy
Amy.
Robach.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes. That's who it was. Yes. So now they finna have their own podcast. And oh, she said who's not on beat. I'm talking about Ice Spice. Icy Spicy girl.
Not
Icy
ice.
Spicy. Bless her
Not
heart.
icy spicy.
Mm-hmm. She a fucking mess. But yeah, unless they and if anybody watches that podcast, unless they start addressing some tea, let me know. Because other than that, I'm not gonna watch it. But I do think it might be just a little bit interesting. You never know, just a little bit interesting. What y'all think?
I think it's gonna be basic and garbage.
Could be that too.
Oh
They
yeah.
they a mess for coming out. They came out on IG like, yes, we is here. We is in a relationship, and what is y'all gonna do about it, baby? Jay
I
said, "Little
mean,
orphan Annie, yeah, little icy spicy."
I
All
mean,
right,
did
y'all.
Dave need to announce what we already had known? Cause I mean, once you was cheating on your wife and your husband, and your wife and your husband filed for divorce for adultery. I mean, I feel like that was all we needed to hear that y'all was together. But hey, good for them. Yeah, it's gonna be good and boring and like political and like
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
regular news stuff. It's gonna be good
it's
and
definitely
boring.
gonna give vanilla, very, very, very
Mm-mm.
much so vanilla. But like I said, unless they get into some tea, I ain't gonna be watching that bullshit. All right, y'all. Look, so Keith Lee went down to Atlanta and bitch, he shook up the tables. This shit been on everything. Now, I do have it on my bucket list to go to Atlanta and do my own little food tour when I go to Atlanta. Just because y'all already know I'm a foodie. Hey, Arabella, what's going on, boo? Y'all already know I'm a foodie. And
Hey,
so she said, give them a few years and they're divorced. Of course they will. I want to go on my own little food tour when I go to Atlanta. And baby, when I tell you, I hear nothing but I hear the food is good, but I don't hear a lot of good stuff about Atlanta restaurants already as it is. And so when Keith went on this food tour, and Keith Lee is somebody that I already follow on TikTok. I don't know if you already knew who he was, or y'all started following him since after all of this stuff, went on. But if you don't know what's going on, Keith Lee he's a TikToker. He's a former MMA fighter, right? And what he's been doing is he goes on, he goes to different restaurants and he gives his reviews about the restaurant, from the customer service to how the restaurant, like to the ambiance of the restaurant, to the food and, customer service, all this and that other stuff, right? Basically, everything that like Mizzle and myself do as content creators, we critique and give our reviews on shows, is exactly what he does as well. Not We don't need a degree. We don't have to go to college for this. We don't have to have any certain, qualifications. Anybody can do it. And so that's what he does. And throughout this time of him being on TikTok, he's been able to put a lot of restaurants on the map, and he's become famous off of this. What he tends to do is send his family into restaurants so that he doesn't get any special treatment. He went to some Atlanta restaurants. First one he went to was the Real Milk and Honey, where he didn't have a good experience there. Basically, he sent his family in. They told him it was going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hour wait. Once he tries to go in, all of a sudden, oh, we have a table that's open for you right here and there. He decided not to do that because, like he was saying, I'm no different from nobody else. I don't want to get any special treatment. Which, pause, did y'all know the Real Milk and Honey restaurant, it was originally the Milk and Honey. It was a husband and wife restaurant. I don't know how true this is. Again, this is me doing research to, get some topics or whatnot that I found out about the Real Milk and Honey. It's originally called the Milk and Honey. It was a husband and wife that owned the restaurant. They got a divorce. The husband, I believe it was, is the one that went and started his own restaurant called the Real Milk and Honey. So there's two restaurants. There's the Milk and Honey and then the Real Milk and Honey. So the Real Milk and Honey was the one that Keith Lee went and visited, right? So he had his experience there. From there, he decided, okay, well, let me go to OLG, Old Lady Gang, which is a candy restaurant. He tries to call ahead. They said they don't do takeout orders. This is on a Sunday. They call, what's the wait going to be? Or they get there and see what the wait time is going to be. And it's like an hour and a half, same thing, hour and a half, 2 hour wait. So then he decides to go in. Same thing happens. The hostess recognizes who he is. It's like, oh, we have a table open right here, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't want to take the table. Now, I don't know if it was the Real Milk and Honey or if it was OLG, but somebody got pissed off when he did not want to be catered to before people that were waiting. There's a video that's circulating around, and I'm going to play this clip right here so you can get a little bit more details about it. I don't know if he shows the video in this clip, but somebody at the restaurant got upset with him, and like I said, because they were like, well, no, you could come in. Basically, I don't exactly know what it was, but he didn't have a good experience there either. Hey, Albert, what's going on? Welcome. I appreciate you coming in. Now, Candy did what any business owner that got a right mind about themselves. She went out and, she apologized. She gave a good, explanation or whatnot. The owner of the Real Milk and Honey, he was like real petty about the shit. And he got a lot of backlash from the shit. And it was somebody at the restaurant even put out a statement, was like, I don't know why y'all would listen to somebody with autism and what they got to say about it. I mean, just saying some
No,
real shit about him.
no. I thought it came out that actually was not, like, that person wasn't associated with the Real Milk and Honey at all.
But they put it out under the Milk and Honey's name.
Yeah, because like that's from like an old Twitter account that they had.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, but so yeah, no, that person wasn't associated with the restaurant at all.
But before we play this, what are y'all thoughts on this? Have y'all been to any Atlanta restaurants? Because I don't hear nothing good about the customer service. I hear the brunch is like the big thing there, but it's ratchet as hell at brunch. And the wait times is ridiculous.
I haven't. If I ever want to go visit, I did want to try some of the restaurants like that. But my first time seeing him was when I saw this clip of him critiquing the OA game, and I put it on my Discord. I said I don't know who he is, but I did follow him after that. I didn't know who he is, but I commend him for having an honest review. He gave us
he does some great reviews.
Honest review. And I said, I like that because we want to see how it is as a customer's perspective. And it is right. Yeah, you want to be treated as a regular customer because you give a great review based on your customer experience, not as someone who get treated special treatment, because you won't have the same experience as someone who's a regular customer paying. So like that. So that's why I did like that he tried to use that, and the fact that I know Katie did address about the weekend takeout, but she never really addressed the hour long wait. And took Bravo
No.
call when she mentioned that.
Mm-mm.
Well, I know people they should be happy when they have this special treatment because I said, yeah, that's not what he want though. He wants the customer service experience. Yes, he knows that he can get that treatment. He knows that. That's why he said he don't want that because he want to share an honest review. So I think that was a great thing for him to say. And for restaurants, you got to understand that you customer service experience is just as much great, just as much as important than getting good food. It's like that because the food could be good, but if you waiting a long time and you hungry and this and
Right. I don't
you get
want
upset.
that.
You don't want to be there. You go somewhere else. They might have like mediocre food with good customer service. So I was like, unless you could tolerate it, because sometimes people don't have much time. I'll be waiting on that
Exactly.
stuff like that. So
Especially if you don't do no call ahead order.
for
Mm-mm.
real. And I do know that some restaurants don't really do takeout on the weekends because it get really busy on the weekends, so that's when they get their most services. So sometimes they won't do that. They have like special times and stuff. But the fact that it was the wait time and they said, oh, once they see him, oh, 5 minutes. I said, no, you just told this person right before me is an hour and a half
Yep.
wait. So now don't try to do that. Don't do that. And yes, he knows he can get that privilege. And I know a lot of celebrities know they can get that privilege and everything, but at the same time, you don't have the same dining experience as a regular customer. So I want to see how a person who like a customer give experience. So it was great. And that guy with the milk, real milk and honey, he was going off for no apparent reason. I said, boy, y'all
Yeah,
at a
he was being
restaurant. And
ignorant.
now because of that, you saw the video of the clip that nobody really went the other day.
Yes, I seen that.
Like, child, y'all need to stop. That's a good power of figure social media. Sometimes it holds range, especially with the internet right now. Social media is so prevalent and so important. You got to be careful. Just like that, because that's most of us get our reviews from social media. Like I have some restaurants now that I saw on Instagram that I want to try out, and I live in Figure, New York, and I never knew it existed. So I said I have to go see them. So
Majority of the stuff I get offline, I get from reviews.
yeah, so it was like, yes, this is good. So I'm glad he gave a good experience and stuff like that. And if I see him on TikTok again, I'll look at what other stuff he reviewed. But yeah, it was great. Mhm.
He does some really, really, really good reviews. I've been following him for a little while. I end up, child, my son got me onto him. Of all people, my son was following him on TikTok for a while, and then I just so happened to he came up on my news feed, and he has a beautiful family and all that, and people they better leave his ass alone. This nigga's an MMA fighter. Them nerdy niggas, and he cute. Them
That's
nerdy
serious.
niggas is what you gotta watch out for.
Death threats. Oh, I said, no, it ain't that serious, y'all. It really ain't that serious.
Death
You
threats,
know,
exactly.
people take things so serious now. The social media things days. All right.
Tracy, have you visited any Atlanta restaurants? Do you know how the wait times are?
Um, boom. So we have, but I normally do like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday ish.
Oh yeah, the
I
weekday.
don't try and go to
Yeah.
like restaurants or anything on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday just because it's crazy. And I'm not waiting in your line for an hour and a
No.
half. Like
Mm-mm.
like we're
I don't
I'm
even
I'm
do
not
that
doing that.
here.
Exactly. Like I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. Then I also realized that depending on like what area you're in, and sometimes it's just to me I'm like, so I haven't so we tried to go to Blaze
Oh,
and that
okay.
didn't work out. That didn't work out. I was like,
Why not?
yeah, no. Um, because the wait was they said the wait was 45 minutes. And so I was like, okay, fine. Fine, whatever. No big deal.
That's still too long.
An hour and a half later, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I don't care. I'm done. It's been an hour and a half. And then you go there and they have an attitude with you as if you did something. I was like, yeah, absolutely not. Because I'll go to jail. Um, so let's just move past this. So Blaze was a no. Um, we did OLG. It's been maybe like a year. Yeah. So when did we do Atlanta? It was last. So last April we did we did OG and we went on a Wednesday. So it wasn't bad. Um, we were waiting around for a long time. Like we got seated, so that part wasn't bad. Then we were just waiting a really long time because they were like they were short staffed. And
Mm-mm.
come to
Nope. I
find
don't like
out,
it.
come to find out, the cook hadn't made it.
Oh hell no. I'd have got the fuck up and left. No, any place I'm kind of stuck up like that. Now, back in the day, yeah, I'd wait maybe 30 minutes. But any place, if I have to wait longer than 15 minutes to be seated, no,
Mm.
And
And
then on top of that, if I'm already waiting, I'm like that. I'm one of them kind of people. If I'm waiting longer than 15 minutes to be seated, I'm gonna leave. Once I'm seated, if I'm waiting longer than about, I might give you maybe, depending on the mood, maybe 5 minutes. If 5 minutes has passed and the waitress ain't came up to me, I might fuck around and leave. Now, after I've ordered my food, you got a good, depending on what it is that I ordered, you got a good 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And that's pushing it. That's me in a good mood. If you done gave me a good little appetizer with a drink, you got 15 minutes to bring my goddamn entree out. After that, I'm leaving.
look,
That's it. I'm out.
look. Well, you might as well don't get your hopes up in most of like these trendy Atlanta places, cause girl, that time frame ain't
Mm-mm.
gonna work there.
And see,
Like
that's the
unless
good
you
thing.
go during like unless you going on like a Wednesday. But if
And
you
see,
call
well,
yourself going on like a Saturday, Friday, girl, bye.
yeah, and
Mm-mm.
majority of the places here in Austin, you can get reservations. I guess that's another reason why I'm a little stuck up and bougie with it, because you can get reservations and pretty much any place that you go to here, you can call ahead and baby, like I said, if I got to wait, unless I go to the bar, because most restaurants here as well in Austin, as long as the bar is open, you can go and sit and wait at the bar, and they'll let you know as soon as you have a table open, and they'll take you to a table. So you ain't gotta, at least you can get your drink on, or whatever. But baby, I'm too bougie. After 30-minute wait, I'm just gonna go hop on over to McDonald's, call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Ba da ba ba ba. I'm out this bitch. Okay. Jay said that's why I DoorDash. I ain't nobody got time for that. It's a lot going on out these days. I ain't even mad
Yeah.
at you.
So yeah. So that was it was an interesting little experience. So basically on the weekends we was like, yeah, we ain't even about to, because I just don't have the temperament for that. I was like, oh, but oh my gosh, and I have to find the name of this restaurant. I'm gonna send it to you if you go to it. It was really good. It was a little further out, right? So it was a little further out, but it was really good. It wasn't crazy, like it wasn't anything like that. Because when we tried to go to Blaze and Blaze didn't work out, we went to this other place. So it was a little ways away because we tried calling around some like closer places. Wasn't bad. But then people are saying Frost Bistro, which is like close to OLG. They're saying that the line there isn't normally as bad. It isn't as like heavily packed. And they're saying like the brunchy type food there is really good. So
Mm-hmm.
they're saying like, oh, try Frost Bistro. They was like, it's pretty good, and the wait times aren't as crazy. But I'm a do the little restaurant thing that we went to. It was a little further up, but their lamb chops were so good.
That's wild to me that they don't do reservations at these restaurants. That is wild to me.
I think it's just on the week. I don't think it's all the time. It's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday that they don't.
This
So
time
it's
to-
just like weekends they don't.
It
Well,
sounds
I
too high
don't.
maintenance for me. I don't do Atlanta. I won't do Atlanta. We did Atlanta once for a family reunion. Never the fuck again. But no, I've been following Keith Lee for a while, and that's family right there. So if we go to war over Keith Lee, I'm cool with that. I'm okay with burning everything to the ground for Keith Lee.
And what was? Let me go see if I can find this. What Ocho Cinco stupid ass had to say.
But
Bro, don't
isn't that
nobody care
funny?
what Chad Ochocinco got to say. Let him be in the corner with the
Let me see.
snow bunny that likes to call the cops on him.
Look,
Here's.
but isn't that funny that like Chicago was fine. Like these other places were fine, and Atlanta was a problem. Like you went to Chicago, did the same thing, and there was no problem.
And
Wait,
wasn't
I
nobody
mean,
trying to
no,
fight you then.
honestly,
you're
Yeah.
really shocked that Atlanta was the problem? Are you really okay?
I'm about to say I'm not shocked. I was not shocked at all that it was Atlanta. I was thinking, why not Atlanta?
Well, no, because I was thinking, when they was like, ooh, they got pow threats and they going off and this is, I was like, ooh, that sounds like some Chicago type stuff. You know what I mean? I was like, it just seems very much more like unnecessarily aggressive for a food
It
review.
seems very much on brand for the city of Atlanta.
For
Yeah,
Atlanta,
It
yep.
seems
I would
sounds
expect
very
nothing less.
Atlanta-ish.
I was
nothing
like,
less, nothing more. That
I
that
would
Like,
is
expect
Atlanta.
nothing
you
less
know,
from the gray old city of Yelanter.
you know how like you read like news headlines and you're like, oh, that's definitely Florida. Yeah,
Hmm.
this is a definitely Atlanta thing.
Oh, that's definitely Atlanta. Absolutely.
oh no, the horrible service, the long wait times, all of that, that screamed Atlanta all day. I was like, oh yeah, definitely. I
No,
was like, oh no.
even their reaction to it right now, even the death threats and all that. Yes, it's on par with Atlanta. All of it.
Yes,
Listen,
and
I ain't gonna
Atlanta
hold you.
is just like
I just
just
want
like
to go to
Florida is
Atlanta.
a problem. Atlanta is a problem. Like,
Only reason
I
why I want to
mean,
go to Atlanta, I just want to go to Atlanta. I want to go to the soul food restaurant, give me some chicken and waffles,
Yeah,
and then
so
I want to go to the strip clubs because I want to see the big old fake BBLs in person.
Interesting.
I do. I want to see the big old fake BBLs in person.
Interesting.
Yep. Get some chicken and waffles. Look at a little bit of booties made in Mexico, tetherball titties, and go the hell on about my day. Go do some shopping.
That part.
That
I
part. But
mean,
I'm not.
anything and everything I want to do in Atlanta, I feel like I could do it in 6 to 12 hours.
anything I feel like I would ever want to do in Atlanta, I feel like I could do it in Tennessee. It's a lot closer and less traffic.
this is just gonna be a fun little thing that happens for us.
It's not the people who live. It's the transport. Thank you. Thank you. That's how it here is in Austin. Like Austin is just oversaturated and it's just overcrowded now because everybody and their mama comes here for fucking vacation and then they don't want to goddamn leave. It's
Mm.
like, come on now, y'all. Y'all are making shit harder for us who live here. You supposed to come here and vacation and take your ass home. The rest of us gotta live here. Shit. Making it hard on all the rest of us. I'm gonna just play this real quick what Ocho Cinco stupid ass had to say. Are you gonna play it?
Some
Okay.
backlash from the former football player Chad Ochocinco. Chad ripped Keith apart on the Nightcap show for critiquing black businesses.
Okay, but like the fact of what he's doing.
Ocho,
I don't like
if
I
you
don't I don't I don't like
Ocho,
I don't like the critiquing of our restaurants and having people and talking bad about our guys' businesses and
Ocho,
like dude, you know how
Ocho,
hard it
and
is
I get it, Ocho,
for us to even
Ocho,
get in the food industry and to have our own restaurant and so like
Ocho.
what are we doing? I'm going to be a motherfucking food critic.
Atlanta.
Gordon Ramsay is the only food critic I know. So
You're
what makes you a
qualified.
goddamn food critic? Oh, because you have a platform? Because you got social media? You know what? If you have a large platform of that magnitude, you shouldn't be saying nothing bad. You should be praising all motherfucking
Nah,
restaurants.
hell no. No, you and I gonna disagree
No.
with that one.
Now, what Chad said was some BS. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I get that he's frustrated.
And I'm not gonna get all into the rest of that because yes, what Chad said is goddamn stupid. And like we were saying, Keith didn't say nothing bad about them per se. Like he was just basically, again, like I said about me and Mizzle, us being content creators, we're just giving you our opinions on what it is that we see or what it is that we frequent or what it is that we're watching on TV or whatever the hell it is. And for
And
Chad to
he
be
was
so
telling the
ignorant
truth about Atlanta restaurants.
and
That's
then for
it. This is
Chad
not.
to be so ignorant and be like, Gordon Ramsay is the only real food critic I know. What makes you qualified to be a food critic? Oh, because you got a platform? If that's the case, you need to be saying nothing but positive things about this. What? That
Nah,
sounds dumb for you to even
credit
say that.
is a critic for a reason. Critic is not only doing positive reviews. Critic give constructive criticism and not
Thank
so good
you.
reviews, some great reviews, and in between improvement reviews. And what Keith did He didn't bash talk none of the restaurants. He
No, he
displayed his
didn't. Yep.
experience. His experience is his experience. That
Yep.
is not like your opinion is your factual opinion. That's your opinion. That stay as facts. So his experience, and he did tell us at the end of the video, just because I had the experience, you should still try it yourself because you may have a different experience.
Yep,
That's
he
what he
did.
said. He said that all his videos, and I like he said that because it's a yes. I may have a great experience. You may not have a good experience. Doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It happened. It is at the restaurant, had the bad days, had the bad service, had probably bad staff at the time. It is what it is. So Chad needs to stop it because at the end of the day, when you give a critique, you want to get a critique and everything. When I want to critique, I want to know everything. I want to know how the service is, the
Mm-hmm.
form, the thing, the staff, the friendliness, the cleanliness, the food. I need to know all that. It's like that. And if I still wanted to try it, I would still try it myself. And if I get the same one, I get the same experience. If I don't get the same experience, it is a different experience. It doesn't mean it didn't happen at other people because not all restaurant is 100% good all the time. You might have some bad days, even though restaurant that might be generally great. They might have customers who might have a bad experience. It is what it is. So Chad needs to stop it. And just because they black owned doesn't mean that they're not exempt for critiques. I hate when people do that. Just because you black owned, we post, yeah, you support them, but at the same time, they're not far from a critique either. So stop that, y'all.
All right, y'all. So look, any final thoughts on Keith Lee before we move into the next thing?
Listen, I don't trust any man who tells me McDonald's is his favorite restaurant. So Uncle doesn't go to hell.
Oh, man, I don't eat the bad.
I gotta agree with you on that, sis. I gotta agree with you on that because yeah, that's all kind of basic. That's all kind of basic. Yeah, if McDonald's is your favorite restaurant, you're an 8-year-old little boy to me. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Carry on. Like, carry on.
Carry
Yeah.
on. Carry
Carry
on.
on.
Y'all. Dwight Howard. Okay, y'all look. If y'all been under a rock, this whole situation that's been going on with Dwight Howard. Now listen, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm not even finna break it down. I'm finna play this clip from Damona. Y'all watch the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast?
Nope.
Don't Call Me White Girl with Damona. Listen, she gonna break down the whole situation that happened with Dwight Howard, okay? Because the way she break it down anyway is funny as hell. And forewarning, y'all already know we cussing this motherfucker as it is, but she cusses a lot, okay? And she finna break it down the whole situation with Dwight Howard, okay? All right, I'm gonna play this for y'all.
Dr. Dwight Howard living his truth, playing with buttholes and penises. I'm here for it. So if you don't know the story, if you live under a rock, there's somebody accusing Dwight Howard, I think, of sexually assaulting him. He texts Dwight, they talking back and forth on some kind of app. Dwight says, hey, how's your butthole look? He go, this is my butthole right here, smooth. I like that butt. Bring it over. I'm Dwight Howard. He go over there to fucking, you know what I mean? I'm pulling butthole out. I got an NBA nigga. Check me. I'm the hottest boy. My milkshake brings all the boys. Yo, I done bagged Dwight Howard with them blue ass braids. He gets over there. He ready to give up some butthole, and in walks a 6-foot man in a dress with a beard, with a short 27-piece wig and a Kitten Hill. And he put Kitten Hill in all caps because he was really offended by that little ass hill. He came to give his asshole to Dwight. This nigga walks in with this dress on and this goatee. He like, I didn't know y'all was running a train on me. I ain't even sign up for this, baby. Dwight wanted to party. He didn't want one bowl, baby. He want two. When the guy comes, he's like, no, deal off. That's where I draw the line. I was going to fuck you, but like, come on, bro. Who is this nigga in this dress? I'm not fucking nobody with no Kitten Hill on, period. These niggas is 6'5", giving a butthole.
But yo, so long story short, Dwight Howard was on this app, right? And he was talking to the dude on the app, and y'all can see this. Matter of fact, I'll leave the link down in the chat. He asked the dude what his butthole looked like, and the dude was like, yeah, it's nice, it's smooth, it looked like this, da 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 da. So Dwight asked for pictures of his Boochie cat. So the dude sent the pictures of the Boochie cat, and they, made a plan that they was gonna meet up together. So dude ended up going over to Dwight Howard's house, And as they, chilling or whatnot, then a trans woman walks in, and from the description that the little dude is saying, I mean, just like how Damona said, he said he was a big 6 foot something dude with like this little short, wig on and his little heels, and it was like a trans woman. And the dude was like, no, this ain't, what I signed up for or whatnot. And so, somehow or another, he still consented. Somehow or another, the dude ended up having sex with Dwight Howard, is what the boy's saying. Now, Dwight Howard has since come out, and basically he didn't confirm or deny nothing. It was just like, what was it in the court documents or something that came up? He did admit to having a conversation with the guy on, on the whatever app it was. And he did admit to him and the guy were supposed to have met up. But all the other stuff, basically, he's saying that the little dude knew what was going down. And little dude is saying, nah, I didn't know what was going down. I promise you, my boochie cat, not you and your home girl, my boochie cat.
Well, I mean, if there's text messages and Dwight is saying that he knew what was up, then it should be in a
No,
text
he
message.
didn't know about the threesome with the trans woman. He didn't know that.
I would have to say it something like that. So I think I read the text messages on my channel before and everything, and I don't know really talk about booties. I know the white was asking about the D pics. I know that for sure. I don't know about the booty pictures. So I know he was asking for the D pics. It's like that because he was asking that, and we were overshot. He said the white asking for the dick pics. Yes, he was asking for it. So that was that. And during the conversation, when the guy was on his way there, Dwight did say something about a threesome. He did. He said something about a threesome, and he said, "Oh, that's what you want." And he said, "Well, who is it?" He said, "A girl or a guy," and everything. Now he was on his way there. He said he's 30 minutes away. So we don't know what happened when he got there. That's the mystery. But before he got there, yes, Dwight did mention a threesome. He did mention it. He did. It's on the text message. So you read the text message today. He did mention it, but he was already there. So out of me, if I was not interested in doing a threesome, and I'm not down for no threesome, I could have told him, no, turn this car around. I'm not coming because I'm not down for no threesome, or tell him, no, I'm not coming.
I think he knew.
Like that. So, yes, he wasn't told. He just, the only thing about it, I don't think he got any pictures of the guy or the trans woman, whatever it is. He ain't got the pictures and like that because he didn't ask for it. But all he did say a guy or a girl. But I said, who the fuck is it? Is it confused? I'm not going on the unknown person. So I wanna win if I was not down for the threesome. Now the only thing about that is that we don't know what happened there. It's the white word, it's this guy word. And the only person who's there who could really give us another version of themselves, another version of what happened, is Miss Kitty. But Miss Kitty not saying nothing. So we
Miss
don't know
Kitty,
who.
baby. Miss Kitty, come on, give us the tea, girl.
This ain't saying nothing, so we don't know. He is denying the sexual assault. He did say that we supposed to talk, and it's in his text messages because they was talking to Instagram. We seen it. It's on. It's still on there. I might share it if I still have it. I still have it. I just gotta scroll down and find it. But yes, they had a conversation, and they were. Oh yeah, it's right there. They will meet up, and he did mention a threesome, but he just he was on his way there. So if I would say just turn around, I know I'm not down for no threesome.
Exactly. I'd have popped the UE real quick.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it's the last message that he said something about a threesome because it was showing a thing or something like that. So yes, it was shown. He just didn't know who it was, what it looked like, but then I was like, if that person was an attractive person, and it wasn't,
and they sent videos, nothing. Ooh
he
wee.
have done it. It's like that. Yeah, he was asking for dick pictures. I don't remember no booty pictures he was asking, but yeah,
No, he said no. I was reading nut videos, is what he sent them.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was like,
Wasn't there?
there's something going on. But I'm done.
My bad. I was just gonna say, wasn't there a rumor during Dwight Howard's career that he was a closeted person?
Royce Reed said that when she was on Basketball Wives, but didn't nobody want to believe her. They said she was just a bitter baby mama. Royce
That's what
Ben
I
said
thought.
this nigga was in the closet. I remember that shit. She Ben said that.
All I'm saying is live your truth.
Exactly.
DH, it's coming out anyway.
Tracy, you quiet over there?
She got questions. I know she got
Number one, once I seen the picture of Miss Kitty, I agreed with my good friend right here. I'd have been like, absolutely not too.
Miss
I
Kitty is
was
a
I
hot mess.
I might have thought about a threesome and then I seen what Miss Kitty looked like and
Yeah,
I'd have been
that's
like,
what
nah,
I'm saying.
I'm
That's the
good.
person. That's what I said no.
I'm good. Cause you're right. That kitten hill definitely will do something to you. That kitten hill definitely was like oh no. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Like, not at all. Like, ooh,
Oh my
I'm sorry. If he's attracted to
god.
people that look like Dwight Howard, then you look at Miss
Oh
Kitty, you
god.
like, no, I don't see that being, I don't see that being his cup of tea. Like, I just, you know, I don't know if he goes by he or she. I don't know what this young, because
Oh
it's Sean.
god.
I don't know what they go by. You know what I mean? So I don't want to misgender
Help
the
me,
baby.
somebody.
But when I seen Miss Kitty, I was like, nah, I understand. Oh no, I'm right there with you. Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's a
Because the
mess.
threesome, listen, because I mean, I guess in my mind, he was probably think when he was like on the ride there going to thing, it was like threesome. Is it guy or girl? Hold on, now I don't get no answer. Like, oh, it's probably gonna be like another NBA player. This
Another
is about to be
NBA
great,
player. Yep. I bet
you
he was
know.
thinking,
That's what he thought. He said, "Oh shit, I'll give
oh
it."
shit, what if it's LeBron or something? Getting happy.
You know, and then
And
you
here
get
comes
there,
Joanna Man.
and this is what you see, like with the 27-piece wig, like absolutely baby. I was like, oh my God.
I
Like,
about died at the 27 piece.
I
I
was
am
like,
so
oh,
done.
poor baby. I was like, oh, you got played, honey. I was like, oh, you just didn't even know it yet. Oh, poor baby. But I'm telling you, it really sounds like because Dwight was like, oh, Miss Kitty gonna testify for me. I was like, it sounds like you and Miss Kitty been doing this for a little while. Like,
Yes.
that's your bottom, and
Oh
y'all
yeah,
been
Miss
y'all
you and Miss
been
Kitty ain't new to this. Y'all true to this.
exactly like you and Miss Kitty been setting people up, for a little while now. So,
He said set people up.
absolutely, because that is a setup. Because that is 100% a set up.
Yeah, it
Baby.
is.
That
It
that's a
is.
setup. And I was like, because you can say what you want. I can agree to a threesome all I want, and I get there and I can change my mind at any point in time. I
Yep.
could change my mind,
No
and then
means
once I
no,
change
goddamn
my
it.
mind, and just because this is a guy, I feel like people are like, oh, it's not that big. No, it's still a big deal. It's technically it's still a big deal because
Yes, it
you could be
is.
down for something, and then when somebody pulled the wool over your eyes, you'd be like, you know what? Absolutely not. I seen that 2-inch kitten hill and said, absolutely not,
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
because that's what it's
On
giving.
that hill, he said, "Try it up."
I
Exactly.
cannot get over that for
Like
the
I
life
seen
of
that,
me. The
like,
kitten hill, baby. It is
like
still about a kitten.
listen, like I seen that kitten hill and was like, absolutely not. Absolutely. And
Oh
if
my
you read the court
God.
documents, it sounds like the wife
Ah,
was in the front and Miss Kitty was in the back. And I was like, absolutely not. That poor baby was traumatized. And then that poor baby had, because you wouldn't get that baby an Uber home and you live over an hour away. So Miss Kitty had to take the baby home.
ooh, girl.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I was
Nah,
like,
you be
ooh.
willingly.
Absolutely
I
not.
was
No,
like, yeah, because that's the thing,
ma'am.
right? The Uber was over. Like the Uber was over an hour away, and I
Yeah.
don't think you could cancel an Uber that someone else pays for, right?
Shit. I don't
Because
know.
I
cause
mean,
I
if
don't think
you
you
they
could
were
cancel.
charging,
I ain't never had no nigga sent no Uber for me, so I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't think there's a way for you to cancel an Uber that someone else is paying for unless
No,
you
because
like,
yes, it has to be under the account.
yeah. So what the baby gonna do? You an hour away. You on the expressway. You can't. What you gonna tuck and roll? Like like I
You say
feel
tuck
like
and roll.
like it was a setup. So think about it, right? So think about it, right? So Santi, right? Picture it, right? Some guy gets you and was like, oh, that's, oh yeah, baby, oh yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna send an Uber for you because it's over an hour from where the house is. I got you. I'm gonna buy your Uber. You like, cool? Why not? I ain't got to pay for it. Sure, makes sense. You get in the Uber, you start riding there. The person tells you, oh, I want this
yeah,
threesome.
I
You
should have
can't
said
now
that way
cancel the
before.
Uber.
Yeah, I
You
wish he.
in there now, so you
Yeah,
kind of stuck going the way it goes. Like, okay, well, I guess
Shit,
I
you
can
can
get
always
there.
tell that bitch to pull over. Shit, I know I'd find a way to get out there, bitch. Trust me.
You on listen, you an hour away, you on the expressway, like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to let me out right here. Like
Hell
this
yeah.
joker's acting great. I was like, ooh. And then when you read the little court documents, it was like the poor baby was like, yeah,
She called
Dwight
him a
was in
poor
the front,
baby.
but Kitty was in the back. I was like, trauma. And then Kitty had to take you home
Trauma.
an hour. You was in somebody
So
forced
what
feeding
was y'all
you
doing
for
in
an
the car the whole time? Was y'all singing? So, like, what was y'all doing?
He said, nothing, just traumatized listening. And this kitty was like, if you tell anybody, dash your ass, Mr. Postman, because we got
That's
your
fucked up.
address.
I really hope ain't none of that true. But at the same time, that's crazy if
Hmm.
that shit does. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild. That's wild. The world Earth is so fucking ghetto.
Yeah.
Damn, it is so ghetto. I really hope that that did not happen to that young man. I
Yeah.
really and truly, hopefully,
That's
pray. I mean, it's messed up to say. I hope he's just trying to blackmail him in some sort of way because I really hope that didn't happen to him.
man, that's messed up. And then yeah, don't be surprised no baby no threesome. Let that know.
No.
Let them off front. No way and on the way. Yes, he did tell you on your way there, but yes, you should at least tell me before I left if I was willing to do a threesome. It's
Because
like
you still got
it
out
showed
the
me
part.
pictures. Yes, it showed me all that before I agreed to it. And if I say okay, then that was on you. But yes, you could still change your mind. But I was like, it was too much. And I was like, and yes, people has been speculating about his life for a while now, and I don't know because I'll be following people's lives like that. So I said, whatever he doing in his bedroom, whatever he's doing in his bedroom, y'all, it's what it is. It's like that. But yeah, if it does affect other people, you doing crossing the line, a consensual to essay, then it needs to be said because you doing this to
Yep.
other people. It may be other people. So
But you know what, Mizzle?
uh,
I think the only reason why people are worried about his personal business like that is because he's such an asshole.
oh
And yeah, and he's said some really messed up things about Royce and even about his own son with Royce.
mm,
He said some really shitty things. Like he's an asshole. And so I think that's the only reason why people even give a shit about what's going on with him, just as a way to like sort of,
mhm,
like the
mhm,
hell with you. You a dickhead. So this is what you get. Even still, that's a form of bullying, and I don't think that's right. But
yeah,
at the same time, I understand why they do that. And again, I'm not saying it's right. I don't condone that. I don't wish that type of bullying on nobody, and especially outing somebody. I don't wish that either. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
yeah. Another thing I want to say is that people so focus on the sexuality of Dwight, but not so much of what this guy is accusing him of.
That part. Come on now.
Focus on. That's not his sexuality has nothing to do with it. It's this essay he being accused of. So y'all
Is he
not worried
really
about that.
did? Yep.
You're not worried about being accused of the sexual assault and being an offender. Listen, well, I guess everybody with priority is about what's the white sexuality is. More so of being accused of being sexual assault. Okay.
Mm, I'm going to hell for my. Oh, never mind. I ain't even gonna say what I was thinking.
Say it.
I mean, does Royce really have room to talk? Because apparently her son be doing the same thing, and she be, trying to
Ooh,
help him.
girl.
So I'm
Okay.
just saying, seems like
Ooh,
it's all in
girl.
the family. I mean, I'm just saying, it seems like it's all in the family. So Royce, do you really have room to talk? Not at all.
Child, I almost dropped my funny cigarette. Baby.
I
Ooh, when
feel
Tracy goes in, she went all the way in. Lord.
just saying. I feel like you ain't got much room to talk, honey. You're like,
That
sweetie,
part,
love
though. I
bug.
mean,
Seems like it's all in the family.
this is my
So
confession.
seems like you should have been happy right where you was at. So
Yeah, my confession. Hey, Father Maria Elvis, boo, what is going on? All right, y'all. Let's talk about this whole DJ Academics
oh
and
dear
Salty
God.
Santana.
Child.
Okay, we
I
finna get
don't want to be a part of this. I'm gonna go get my pussy ate. I love
it.
y'all.
Wow.
Good night.
Wow,
Wow.
bye.
This was a long time coming for DJ Academics.
Bye.
Fuck him. I hope Saucy Santana whoop that ass.
Listen, the way I don't understand these men. I really don't. Okay. DJ Academics, I don't like him. I don't know why he's a DJ. What records does he spin? What sound? What? what TikTok sound has he made? Somebody,
That part.
anybody, please tell me that.
That part.
But but he goes in on women all the time,
Too damn comfy.
24/7. Goes in on women all the time. Well, lately he's been having it out for the city girls, most importantly, JT. And so he said something about JT. And of course, Saucy Santana is going to go up for JT all day, every day. That's his bestie boo. I hear for Saucy said, come fight me. Yeah, because DJ Academics, you know, like I said, Saucy Santana standing up for Carisha. I said JT. I meant to say Carisha. He's standing up for Carisha. You know, basically went off on him. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just copy and pay. Copy the link to the video. So if I want to see it, y'all can go see it. But basically, Saucy cussed his ass out and said after he beat his ass, he was gonna, you know, put it in his ass. That that caused DJ Academics to then go on this little titty baby cry ass rant, crying, basically saying he can't say what he wants to say about Santana or else he's gonna get canceled. So then Whack 100 went and called somebody who he knows who is a gay man and basically calling this gay man out to come and fight Saucy Santana because he's saying a straight man should not fight a gay man. That's what he's saying. That's what Whack 100 said,
That's
right?
why. You know what?
This is the
He picked
dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
he picked a goddamn good name because whack. That is some whack ass shit. Let me shut up.
To even say, well, then Zell Swag done came out. Zell's, you know, Zell's is Saucy's boyfriend. And Zell's done said, nah, I'll whoop your ass. I'll whoop your ass and anybody else ass you got coming for Saucy. I said, that's how you do it, my man, my man, my man. Zell's let it be known. Y'all ain't finna come for his gruh. Now, DJ Academics, I feel like anything that happened to him, he deserved it because he's an asshole.
It's just that karma coming back to him. He fucking deserves it.
He's an asshole. He gets whatever he deserves. I will say I was with Santana when he was going off on him, saying what he had to say. I did not like when he did say that, like, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm a, you know, fucking yeah. You ain't have to go all the way there with it. You have to go there with it. You could just said I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm putting my foot in your ass, something like that. Like I get that, but you know, when you mad, you caught up in the heat of the moment. You can't really tell nobody what to say when they mad. That's the whole situation that happened with Spice and Eric and all this other bullshit. But I ain't mad at Saucy for wanting to set up for his homegirl. Period. Point blank. Period. What's y'all's thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Saucy is right. He DJ Academics and all I hear him. And sometimes I to all I hear of DJ Academics if I do him.
So
I don't
like,
follow him and listen to him. But he always talk about female and every always the female this, female that, female that. You know, female ain't gonna come after him and trying to fight him and all like that. I mean, some probably will. They don't care, but I don't think they're not gonna come on here and fight him or anything because whatever it is, what it is. But he always going after females and going after them harsh, disrespect them in all kind of ways, and nobody say nothing. So yes, he coming at the city girls. You know, Saucy Santana is the best friends of the girls. Yeah, he gonna stick up for his girls because it's like, listen, whatever it is, you got nothing to say and like that. But you always going after some chicks, so come after me. It's like that. Whatever you want to, let's go in the hood. Let's do it fair. Let's fight it fair. And then him crying about he can't say we ain't have to say anything. I was like, at the end of the day, whatever it is, a culture, whatever you going at any group, and not just the gay group, it's like a Jews group, any group you go after, and they people stand for them. Yes, you get in trouble. But at the end of the day, you beefing, he beefing, is a man to man. Let's do it, square up and everything. Yes, that FM behind was too much and everything. But he said a lot of disrespectful stuff all the time. So that little part right there, it doesn't really matter. All he said, I'll beat you up. Basically, that's what saying that. Or we're gonna fight. And if you don't get it, we're gonna fight. It's like that. So all that extra crying and doing all that. So I said, wow, all you crying now, and you know he never cried before.
No, and I don't feel sorry for him for that.
kind of a gay man that's there coming after you,
That's
and
right.
you
Catch me outside.
and do all this stuff like that, and then you're gonna have Rap 100 coming after you trying to get somebody. I said, first of all, why you need to find someone to fight So Santana and DJ Actim is a man, and he's a man. Doesn't matter, he's a gay man.
Why
They
exactly?
don't understand why they can't fight with them show. You got to call someone, and why I'm fighting somebody else's battle. If I was that guy, I said, boy, why you calling my phone trying to be fight somebody? What the hell are you trying to get at? You get plugged, so like that. Y'all better handle their own damn battles and doing all
Okay,
this video.
but for me, it's why you just admitting that your friend ain't got no hands. If you really gonna get someone else to fight for him, like, okay, okay, that's why. Yeah, Whack 100, perfect name for him. DJ
Mm-hmm.
Academics. You should probably drop the DJ part because I ain't never heard any musical shit you've ever done before this. I
Ever.
guarantee won't hear anything musically from you after this. And you whack as shit. So you should probably just hang it up. Hang it up. Stop it.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but I don't think Saucy went far enough. I don't understand.
Oh, he
Um,
ain't far
but
enough.
absolutely not, because DJ Academic said he'll go after your baby, he'll go after your dead relative. So I feel like if you're willing to go to hell, don't get mad when somebody meets you there. If it's no whole bar for you, then why does Saucy have to have a limit? That don't make sense.
That is
Why is
true.
it? Why is it? I could say and do whatever I want. I have no limit for me, but for Saucy, there these that's too far. That's the limit. Was it a limit when Mike Tyson beat the dude up and then told him I'm gonna bend you over? Absolutely not. Why? Because Tyson's straight. Because Tyson is straight. Is that what the threshold
Oh
was?
God,
Because
it's
to me,
funny.
the threat sounds exactly the same. I'm gonna
Yeah.
beat you up and bend you over. Sounds the
It's
same.
exactly the same.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't matter if a gay man saying it or a straight man saying it. Technically, it's a man saying it regardless. And I mean, realistically, I honestly think Tyson would have did it just for shits and giggles.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
True that.
realistically speaking, so I'm like, I don't understand why can't he say it when this one says it, and he's a straight man, and y'all ain't telling him he went too far. Oh, okay. So, he can't. But what? No. If this one can tell me that they could talk about your baby and your dead relative, and it's no holds bar, and I could say whatever I want, then nobody should be mad, and he can't be mad when someone gives him that same energy back and was like, "Oh, okay, don't worry, I vacation in hell. I'm ready whenever you want to."
I got my flip flops ready.
So for me personally, as somebody who tells people all the time, I stay in hell. So there ain't no limit for me. There is nothing's off absolutely nothing. So you might not want to fight with me because we're not the same. I have no problem with Saucy being like, "Oh, well, I don't have a problem." This man has went after every woman he could think of. I said, "What did Erica Badu do to you?" Because she said, "Oh, your face is so round like a little chipmunk." That that statement there, because realistically, your face is round like a chipmunk. That
Yep.
statement there caused you to
Yeah.
drag this lady for 40 minutes. Real, really, Erica Badu, who literally don't really get into it with nobody. I mean, she may say some problematic things sometimes, but it's more problematic in her ignorance of just trying to be like nice to the person and then being disrespectful to the other person, trying to be nice to that one, not necessarily a maliciously, type of statement. So if you gonna go after her, I mean, you're going after these women who literally did nothing to you, don't talk about you, don't bother with you. Boy, literally did nothing, and literally just because you can and you feel like because they're black women, you can say and do whatever you want because nobody's going to do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you find somebody to do something about it, here's the problem. because he could say whatever he wants. It's funny how you could drag you can call women every name in the book,
Yep.
anything and everything. You can say whatever you want. But now you cry and tell them, oh, I can't say to Saucy what I wanted to say or I'm going to get
Say it.
canceled. Why is that? You can say anything you want to about this black woman. Why can't you say
What's the
anything you want to about
difference?
him?
Yep.
Exactly.
Where's the difference? Oh, because you think the LGBTQIA community gonna come after you. You know why? Because they're not all black. Now, if that community was made up of all black people, you would have no problem saying
Mm-hmm.
exactly what that was. But because there's people in there who's not black, you know you can't go that far because y'all say what y'all want to. There is this one community of people that is ultra protected from everybody that you can't even somewhat offend that group or
Oh yeah.
so because there are some of them that are a part of that community, it makes it a little tricky because you're like, oh wait, don't want to go there because that community is ultra protected. So and we all know this. So I feel like this is BS. Because Saucy said it. He was like, my last 3 songs didn't even do that well. Why don't you go after me about my music? Why don't you go after me about this?
Yeah.
Like, you
That
don't
was
go after me about
Yep.
nothing else. But this is the only thing that you have to say to me because I know what you're trying to say. Like, I know that you want to
Mm-hmm.
come after me because you know I'm gay. Like, I know that's what you wanted to say, but you can't say it because you're afraid that the other people who are in this community gonna have a problem because the protected class could could be in there, and none of us could talk bad about them. So okay, I was like, because people be like, oh, the LGBTQIA community is protected. I was like, no, the whole community is not protected,
It's
not
not.
at all, not at all. the the community gets protected because there is one group of people in that community that is
Yep.
a protected
That's
class
the
of
second
people.
class. Yes.
They are
Yep.
a protected class of people. Period, point blank. You know what? Anybody says anything about them, and either they get canceled or they immediately start to backpedal and pussy pop. Like, oh wait, hold on, wait, my bad. I didn't really mean that about your. My bad. I didn't really say that. Or you just never hear from them again. Or like Nick Cannon did, and his shows got taken away for what, like 2 years, and then he had to go on this whole apology tour to get his shows back because there
Yep.
is a community of people that you just can't like. They are protected, and that the LGBTQIA. There's just some of them in that community, and if they feel offended, that's where normally that canceled backlash comes from. Is those people within the community, not the whole community themselves, not at all. Because I promise you, the black people in that community is like, yeah, we don't get protected. They don't care nothing about us.
Nope,
We
not
black
at all.
still, like we black still. So that don't really work. So you know what I mean? I'm like, we know what you're like. We know what you're trying to say. And then the more time we're using it, I was like, oh no, it's just the protected class. I was like, oh, this is what I'm noticing. That protected class, you know, is just a part. Okay, cool. So that's why you can't say it because he also just got a deal with Rumble, whatever that little like ultra like other podcasting people are who like go real far left with like
Uh-huh.
talking real
Mhm.
bad about people. He
Yeah.
got he got a new deal with them. So I was like, oh, so now he's going extra hard to like
Oh
talk
hell
bad about.
no.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah. No, Saucy, don't take your foot off. Keep going. Keep going. We gonna ride out with you with this one. Keep going.
Well, I want him to go as far as he needs to go so he can get his ass canceled.
Listen, now if Zell want to put something up his butt, I ain't got no problem with it either.
Zell said he ready for it. Zell
Mm-hmm.
said, come on here. Keep talking shit. I'm gonna show you what to do.
I'm about to get this good OnlyFans coin.
Okay. Oh, that'll be a horrible, horrible sight to see.
Girl, terrible. But Zell's OnlyFans coin would go through the roof.
They really would. Go make your little coin off of that DJ Academic with your punk ass. All right, let me see. What's the other story that we were gonna get into? Let me pull this up real quick. This story right here, y'all. Okay, so this is crazy. Y'all check this out. So, ex NBA player, his name is Joe Smith. He finds out that his wife has an OnlyFans. She got this after they were doing bad with some money. You know, of course, they're not living the lifestyle that they used to live or whatnot. So I'm gonna play this video for y'all to listen to, and I'm gonna ask y'all, what would y'all do on both ends? What would y'all do if you found out your spouse had an OnlyFans? Now they were making good money off the OnlyFans, good money. Would that upset you? Would you be okay with it? Depending on how the money rolling in, and then vice versa. If you were making good ass money off of OnlyFans and you had to hide it from your spouse, I mean, would you do it and hide it from your spouse and like risk the chance of him finding out and being pissed off? Like, what would you do in that situation? But I'm gonna play this real quick.
Stupid, yo. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo.
Why is she recording this shit for the world to see? I don't fucking know. I feel like she was trying to get people to come to her OnlyFans, quite honestly.
I'm telling you, bro, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. Calm. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad on just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to
Joe,
me.
I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You
solution.
knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
thought that I would never have to go back to anything like
I knew
this
that
again.
beforehand,
But
but
unfortunately,
no.
that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had
Obviously,
to do something.
It hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keisha. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So now you know.
Now I know.
So now you know.
And so?
Very nonchalant. Now you know.
Whatever.
I throw a water bottle at that bitch head.
I've been doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's bottom line. That's what it is.
Now listen. This bitch got a lot of motherfucking nerve. Okay, first of all, I'm not finna hide the shit just because I don't want to risk the fact of my spouse finding out. I'm not finna hide it from my spouse. I'm sorry. I'm not finna do it. Even if I'm doing it for my feet. Okay? I'm still not finna take that chance. And vice versa. If I found out that my spouse had a fucking OnlyFans and I didn't know about the shit, yeah, I'll be a little bit hot about the shit too. But then again, like I said, how much money is you making? And if you're doing it by yourself, I mean, I might not have a problem with it, quite honestly. But what's your thoughts?
I mean, I have an OnlyFans, and my boo knows about it, so I don't know this struggle. I would like.
That's
to
what
know,
I'm saying. I had one for my feet, and I would let them know. That's just me, though.
I mean, I would like to note that apparently she had attempted to talk to him at least about some sort of solution to whatever financial problems they were having. She felt like she wasn't being heard, and so she did what she had to do. Apparently, it wasn't a problem that whatever income that they had to fix whatever situation they were in, he didn't have a problem with it before. So I feel like he should probably just, I don't know, have his little temper tantrum and then fall back. I could be wrong, though.
Well, Yeah, yes, it is messed up. Like she didn't tell him at first. I would have told my spy hoes I got an OnlyFans and everything, especially if it's only by myself and nobody doing nothing with me, and I just people paying for just for pictures and everything. Hey, it is what it is. It's tipping well and stuff like that. Especially if bills gotta get paid and you ain't bringing the money like you used to be, and we trying to find out you ain't making any solutions to step up. So I had to do what I had to do to help in the household. I mean, so that is what it is. Now, yeah, I'll probably be upset if you didn't tell me. But I won't get no freaking mad over it either. So like that, I'll say, okay, so what's going on? What we doing here? Let me see what this OnlyFans about. It's like that. Sure, I may join my own. Will you get mad if I join? I start my own shit. Equal opportunity line here. We're gonna do something like we're gonna do OnlyFans. We're gonna make this money, and that's that. But nah, I don't think I would be too pissed off. But yeah, she should have probably told him at long hand. But I don't know. I mean, he will expect her to be mad if he did it and he didn't tell her, or just
That's
say,
what I'm saying.
just shut up or let me do this. I'm a man. I make this money. You should be happy. I make money. That's what he would be saying. You know,
And then
they
too, I
switch.
want to know how much money you're making.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Like
to know
that.
how much is you bringing in per month. Are you getting tips off of the page as well? As long as these people ain't requesting, you know what I'm saying? Are they requesting like customs and how much they ask? It's a lot of questions that go into this. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you ask the questions like that. I wouldn't be mad about it. I would see what's going on with this OnlyFans. And maybe I should.
Armani, you better tell them. You know it's hot out here for a pimp. Yeah. Tracy, what's your thoughts on that? You gonna do the OnlyFans or you gonna get mad if you found out that your man got an OnlyFans? For
Well,
the Cadillacs and gas money
since
spent.
my
Yeah.
mama's still walking around the land of the living, there will be no OnlyFans. Um, yeah, yeah. So since she's still walking around the land of the living, there'll be no OnlyFans.
Tracy said,
Um,
y'all ain't finna see my booty cat.
absolutely not. Listen, I ain't worried about y'all seeing it. It's just her. It's just her. Cause I ain't never gonna hear the end of that conversation. So absolutely not. It ain't worth. It ain't worth it. Um, but my statement is so when he said, "Oh, you're back to doing it again."
That
So,
part. Ding 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 ding
so
ding.
it's the again part for me.
Oh, so you already did it
So,
before.
so
Yeah,
You
I
said
get
you
that
knew
she
who
was
I was before you met me. Yep.
exactly. So I get that she was a sex worker before.
something like that. Yeah.
So, but then you said, "Oh, you're back to doing that again." So, is there a deeper issue here that we're not realizing, which is what is causing him to like spiral out and then leave the house and move into his sister house and
Yeah,
stop
doing all
talking to
that.
her and stuff like that. So is it that she might have cheated completely before in the past to get money for them and he was like, "Don't ever do that again." And now she's on OnlyFans, which is why she said, "Oh, I'm only doing it by myself, so it's not that big of a deal." But for him, he like, but you only like one step away from hopping on pop and
Okay.
going
Come on now.
back to what you used to do. You know what I mean? So I was like, I wonder if there's something else there because not to be funny, we're only getting her side of this story,
That part.
and people tell stories in the most favorable light to themselves. They
Mm-hmm.
tend not to tell you the part of the story that is unfavorable to them.
She
So
probably left out the part. She only one snort of coke away from sucking a dick.
exactly,
Left that out.
like
I done slipped on it.
clearly some or the fact that y'all are in this financial situation because you got a drug problem. I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
there is some part of this that just ain't making sense to
The
me
math ain't all the way mathing.
because when you was like, "Oh no, I got all these jobs," I was like, and he's like, "Oh, he only had one, and you got all these jobs." Like, it sounds like you got a habit that you're trying to hide from him, that you're trying to keep up with the
Bitch, are you
bills.
addicted to Amazon?
Like,
What the hell is you out here doing?
I just need to understand what's going on, sweetie, because something about this just ain't quite adding up for me. And at the end of the day, I just need to understand, like, was you a sex worker when you met him and he got you off the street? Or were you like an escort? Like how? I feel like there's a piece of this that's missing that I just need to know for my own personal, you know, thing to be able to put the story together. Cause I feel like, honey, you're not telling us something important, and he too ashamed.
You said he full of shame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Hey, you know what?
But now you know. I was like, damn.
Obviously, obviously that hoe wasn't ready to be a housewife. See, you fucking up out here. But then again, you never know. She may have been used to living a certain lifestyle. They ain't getting it like that no more. So she like, look
Exactly.
here.
Yes, sir.
I want your money. I want more money. I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. And I'ma do the shit so I can get again. I ain't mad at her. You know what I'm saying? But then again, bitch, you can't lie to your husband like that. That's what
Because he's
you
told them.
can't do that.
Because he's told them. Yeah.
You can't lie to your husband like that. We finna get on up out of here, y'all. Let me know. Did y'all want to go back over to Discord and watch some more Ratchet? We was watching some Ratchets earlier before we
Um,
came over here, y'all.
we can, but I have to re-record something.
Well,
Um,
you do you, boo boo.
but yeah, because I don't want to miss any more of the Ratchet shit. But I have to. I was supposed to post this shit like today, but I have to re-record it. Ugh.
It's already late, so I don't want to wait no later because it's already gonna be 9.
No,
So
it's fixing to be 9:15.
or 9:15 over here, yeah.
Yeah,
9:30 is what I want to say.
can you just wait
So-
until an even 9:30?
yeah, we can do 9:30. We can do
Bet.
9:30. All right, y'all. So look, we finna get on up out of here. I got a question. Y'all got any good recommendations on some shows to watch?
I
Because
don't. I
I
gotta go.
ran out of a bunch of shows or good movies to watch.
I don't know, but I gotta go if I'm gonna meet this 9:30 deadline. So
Bye.
love
You
you,
can
bye,
go.
love
Bye,
you.
baby.
Follow me on
Love you.
TikTok. Subscribe to my
Later.
YouTube.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you.
All right.
Y'all got any good recommendations for any shows or any like good movies to watch?
Recommendations. I don't have to see.
Because I haven't seen nothing good, but I know that something, you know what? Duh. Let me look on TikTok. TikTok is going to give me the answers that I'm looking for. Everybody.
I mean, Netflix got something going on. I gotta finish the House of the Fallen Usher. Gotta watch that. That was good. If you like
Reservation Dogs on Hulu is
psych
pretty good.
thrillers,
Is that an old movie? Is that a good movie? A new movie? Reservation Dogs. I feel like I've heard that before.
if you like psych thrillers, House of the Fallen Usher is good on Netflix.
House of what?
House of the Fallen Usher.
House of the Fallen Usher. Okay, I've seen that come across my Netflix.
Hmm.
It just finished its 3rd season. Oh, okay, so it's a show. All right, all right, all right. It's a series. I'm gonna have to watch that. Reservation Dogs. Okay. Appreciate that. Okay, y'all. Look, we finna get the hell on up out of here. Make sure that you are doing me a favor, okay? Follow my baby bro Mizzle, okay? He be getting it popping over there on his Discord. Make sure you're following him also on the IG, the Twitter, and of course his YouTube. What else is you gonna find him? Okay, my baby sis, Alki Queen 1118. You can find her on IG as well as YouTube and the TikTok. My baby sis. Where is her video? There she is right there. Nelly, there she is. You can follow her on all the socials as well. Okay. And your auntie, of course. Follow me on my IG and my Twitter. That's where you can find me. Okay. And the Cash App if you feel so inclined. But really, I'm a like whore. Okay. That's all I want.
Yeah,
That's all
like
I
the
ask
videos.
for. A like whore. Just like me up. Give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask for. I appreciate y'all. Mizzle, you got anything else going on this week? Any other reviews? Oh, you going
Yeah,
you got one tomorrow, right?
yeah. I'm going live tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna talk about Basketball Wives Orlando, Married to Medicine, Real Housewives of Potomac, and Real Housewives of Miami. So those 4 shows will be discussed tomorrow online. And yes, catch me there, y'all. We'll have a good time. I gotta watch the shows, and tonight I do gotta watch If it's not tonight, probably tomorrow afternoon. I gotta watch Potomac and Man to Medicine. So if you see me on Discord watching the show, just join in. It might be a little bit tonight because I'm off tomorrow, so I don't have to go to bed so early yet.
Bet.
It's over.
I think that's all I got. I appreciate everybody for coming by. Y'all could have been.
That's it.
Okay. I appreciate everybody for coming by. Listen, when I tell y'all I'm so comfortable back here in my robe. Oh, wait, hold on. I got my light turned off. I'm back here in my robe, just as comfortable as I want to be, baby. Okay.
That's right.
I appreciate y'all for coming through here on a Sunday night. You could have been doing anything else, but you came here to kick with us, and I appreciate y'all for that so very much. Again, make sure to join us on the Discord about 9:30. We're gonna watch another episode of, it was the Academy that we were watching, the Academy reunion. It was off the chain. Okay. So of course, that's when we watch our Ratchet Reality TV is over there on my Discord. Okay. So make sure you're part of my Discord. The link to it is down in my description box. And I appreciate y'all. Make sure also on my Baby Bros channel tomorrow, where he's going to be going live, like he said, what he's going to be discussing. Okay. Make sure you join us for that. Again, I appreciate y'all for joining us. You could have been anywhere else, but you came here with us, and I appreciate y'all for that so much. This has been Real Queens, Real Talk with a Gentleman's Perspective.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Good night, guys.
We'll see y'all next Sunday.
See you, Mizzo. See you.